Hello everyone, this is Patrina and
Ronald.
welcome to our Wednesday weekly Facebook Live. Wellness Wednesday, that's our topic. If you're watching live, please say hello in the comments below. And if you're watching on the replay, please type in #replay. So what have we got to share today, Ronald?
We've got, I think it's for the season that we're in and the predicament that we're in with viruses, I thought I would add another factor like we did last week to do with the building of the immune system with some really powerful messages about what is actually works to build the immune system to fight viruses, including colds, including flu, for that matter, anything that can cause bacteria to give you problems, right? So I'm going to give you some very, very good tips that you can enjoy. And I know these tips work because since I've used this system to keep my immune system strong, I haven't had a cold or flu for more than 40 years. That has got to be a record. 40 years. No colds, no flu, right? But the odd sniffle, but not lasting that. You know when you get flu, and I've had the flu after I left Vietnam in 1968, and you're so out of it, it's unbelievable, right? So I swore I'd never get the flu again, and for 40 years I haven't had the flu or the cold. So I'm going to give you some tips today, and I will continue that whilst this virus is going on. And I think it's very important that people become much more aware of the power of the immune system. And so today I'm going to explain what you can grow in your garden, but you can also use some good supermarkets where you can get frozen items like I'm going to show you shortly. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you today about berries. Right now, more commonly known berries, of course, are strawberries, raspberries, right, and blueberries. Of course, they're common, right? So like I said, raspberry, strawberry, blueberries. But then you've got mulberries as well. You've got cranberries as well, right? And then you've got things like currants
and blackberries.
Right? And blackberries. Blackberries are wild. Now we are very lucky where we are in the area we're in now. We've got 78 hectares of parkland, and the whole lot of the verges and some of the inner parts of the gut, I've got wild blackberries in summer. So we can pick as much as a kilo or two in about an hour and a half of blackberries. So why are berries so important? Number one is that they are loaded, absolutely loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C, like zeaxanthin, Xeanthine, lutein, lycopene, right? Now, the color, the color in berries, especially the really dark red ones, like the raspberry and the strawberry, and of course the blue color in blueberries and the mulberry, is got a huge amount of antioxidant, which is not just good for the immune system, but also phenomenal for eyesight, right? And it helps to strengthen the macula in the back of the eye, the cornea, the vision part, all the tissues that make part of the eye. And these berries are so strong in this antioxidant like lycopene, lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin C, and not just C, but vitamin C complex. I would recommend you go and get yourself about 24 strawberry plants, right? You can get them from these gardening shops or gardening magazines. You can get 24 strawberry plants for £20, right? So which is very good value. Plant at least 24 strawberries, and within about 2 or 3 months, you should be eating strawberries for about 1, 2, 3 months after that, right? So, and then you can keep the strawberries going for the next year, and they'll run. They do give you a runner, and then you can put more strawberries. We started with one tub of strawberries, It's about 5 feet long and about 3 feet wide and about 4 foot deep. Fill with compost and branches and all that, and fill the top. And we've got straw inside and everything else. And so we've got 3 of those now. We've got 3 tubs, and they will be finished with planting in about a month when the strawberry plants come. They'll all be full of strawberries, strawberry plants, and then within about a month after that, we'll have strawberries fresh, right? In addition to that, we started with 1 cane of raspberry 3 years ago, a raspberry cane. We've now got over 28 canes that have come to the garden. It's like bamboo, it spreads. Now, why is it so important? Not just from a health point of view, but if you look carefully at supermarket raspberries, they cost £3 for a small punnet, £3. Not only that, but when you get home with about after 2 days, they're all mushy, right? I take great delight in seeing Petrina walk in the garden, in the beds, and she walks in between raspberries, a few thorns there, but she walks in, she's picking raspberries and she's eating them on the spot, right? You can see the pleasure in her face, right? And it's kept her, look at her skin, right? That's what sort of food she's been getting, right? Now, so I would recommend definitely plant some, even if you've got a balcony, get yourself a good sized pot, maybe 2 feet by about 2 feet down, and put about 10 strawberry plants, and you'll have strawberries for 2 or 3 months once you get established, and then you'll have strawberries every year after that. Now, so strawberries are certainly easy to grow. Raspberries are also easy to grow, but raspberries are more suitable for if you've got a bit of maybe 6 feet by 6 feet or bigger, right? And they'll grow very well. So blueberries, now I've discovered there's a particular blueberry on this magazine. That particular berry goes to 6 feet high. 6 feet high. Normally blueberries only grow about a foot. This is 6 feet high. It's got a really powerful blue-purple color, which means the antioxidants are very high, right? So grow your own, right? But in addition to that, I discovered quite a while back that there's some good supermarkets that give you the frozen berries, and I'm going to show you one. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. Look at that. See that? That's what you can get. You can get frozen, and you've got blackberry, you've got cherries, you've got blueberry, and so on. And these are frozen, and there's the weight of this one is about at least
500 grams.
500. It's half a kilo. And what you do is you pay about probably £3 for that, but you're getting, even though it's frozen, once it's been thawed, it's really, really healthy stuff, and it doesn't lose much of its vitamins and antioxidants because it's been frozen immediately. So it's good quality fruit. See, of that. So then show between yours.
That's another one. This one.
That's the summer fruit.
That's the summer fruit as well.
That's about 500 grams as well.
Yeah, it is.
Probably about £3, right? So the reason we're showing you the frozen ones is when the season for strawberries, raspberries, mulberries, blackberries is over, you don't have to go missing with your berries. Now, why is that important? Is that normally what happens, berries, blueberries, blackberries, mulberries, they tend to grow in summer, right? And in summer, you're more healthy normally. You're more healthy. So you're getting your blackberries on the fields, you grow your strawberries, your raspberries, and so on, and your blueberries. But after summer's over, they don't grow anymore. Not until the following year, until the following spring and summer. That's why I recommend when your season is over and you don't have any berries anywhere that's fresh, buy yourself 3 to 4 bags of the frozen berries, right? Frozen. Buy between 3 to 5 bags, good value, and then every day you can eat half a bag on your oatmeal, right? Or your oats, or your barley for your breakfast, or your what do you call mesa, like oatmeal type package, right? And what happens as a result, you are then going to enjoy great health, getting a lot of lycopene, a lot of zeaxanthin for winter, right? So you can use the frozen berries and cherries and so on for winter, right? Whilst you are not growing fresh like in summer. So in other words, you need to get berries across the whole year. Have cherries every day. That's your way of eating berries, a very smart way. One part, maybe 3 to 4 months, 5 months, you grow your own, and the rest of the time you buy them frozen. And you will get them from good supermarkets on a fairly readily priced and quite easily available, because there's so much of berries growing in America, parts of Australia, and England and so on. So I hope you enjoy that and looking to get your feedback.
And if you're fortunate like us to be staying close to a park, you can always pick your own fresh blackberries when they're in season in a couple of months' time.
Yeah, just be aware. Good point, but just be aware of this. If you pick blackberries from a farm or from, say, like a reserve, make sure that reserve has not been sprayed with pesticides. Right? We're very blessed where we live, which is in the Essex area. Where we live, we inquired from all the beekeepers, so the beekeepers and the actual workers, the council, and they said that particular park that we're next to, which is 78 hectares, no plant in that park has ever been sprayed. All they do is to cut the grass, so it's wild. So in other words, when we're picking our blackberries from that park in summertime, we know we're not ingesting pesticides, insecticides, or fungicide or anything like that. Be aware of that. Just ask questions from the people that take care of these parks.
Okay, so
if they're sprayed, don't touch it.
All right, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. I've seen there's Violetta there watching. Say hello. And if you found this video useful, please give us a heart, like, care, or wow emoji so that we can help share this video with a lot more people. Tag your friends as well who may find this topic useful. Until next week, we will see you again. Remember, we are back on the internet radio station, libertyradio.co.uk. We are there every Wednesday from 6:30 a.m. till 8 a.m. UK time. So follow us there as well, because we're going to be sharing lots of other wellness tips there as well.
And if you need any help in how to grow strawberries or raspberries, by all means contact us, and we'll be quite happy to help you with videos and so on that we're picking.
All right, till next time. Have a great day and a great week. Bye-bye.
Take care.